improved, continue spearheading that charge towards districts, and Hope will be on the air to tell you all about it and tell you her story just coming up in a couple minutes. This is 93.7 The Ticket and high school baseball right here. Stick around. Good one coming up between the Silverhawks and the Spartans on The Ticket. Spring Sports are here, and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
It's springtime, and you know what that means. It's sandal season at Brown Shoe Fit. To celebrate the start of the season, we're offering $10 off sandals under $105 and $15 off sandals $110 or more, now through May 14th. Enjoy brands like Atrex, Teva, Clarks, Taos, Keen, and many more on sale now. This deal won't last long, so come on down to Brown Shoe Fit for our spring sandal sale. Some exclusions may apply. See store for details. Brown Shoe Fit Lincoln, 66 NQ.
Tailored Life is now open in Bennett. Make the short drive down Highway 2 for tons of items for your home, for both indoors and outdoors. Check out their variety of potted trees, shrubs, vines, perennials, and colorful annuals. Plus, porch pots and landscape lighting to enhance the outside of your home. Don't forget their home goods for indoors, plus convenient drinks and snacks, most which are produced locally. Visit Tailored Life today in Bennett and stay tuned to their Facebook page at Tailored Life 360 for food truck events coming up.
It's April, and that means the school year is almost over and summer road trips are on the horizon. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride, as summer road trips are just around the corner. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Spring is here, and Acres has special financing on all John Deere lawn tractors and zero-turn mowers. Get your yard looking great and use John Deere's wide selection of attachments to landscape your property to perfection. And for a limited time, with a purchase of a new John Deere mower, get up to $200 to apply to the steel power tool of your choice. From trimmers to chainsaws, gas or electric, Acres is your home for steel products and service. Acres, solutions for every field.
Shopping for insurance can be a frustrating and tedious task. Brokers Insurance Agency in Lincoln has a full staff of licensed professional agents who will do the work all for you. Brokers utilizes over 20 insurance companies to save their clients money. Brokers Insurance Agency will always do what is in the client's best interest and will find the best program to fit your needs. Call Brokers Insurance Agency today at 402-420-5353 to get a quote today, or find us online at brokersinsurancene.com.
What does continuing education mean to you? At Southeast Community College, it means helping you advance. Whether that's a certification to help your current career or learning an entirely new career in healthcare, trades and industry, or computers and technology, SCC can help you take the next step. Financial assistance is available too. Learn more about our continuing ed classes at southeast.edu/continuing education. SCC, your path to personal and professional development.
Hey, it's Nicklin Hames from Nebraska Volleyball. I hate wasting time in practice, and I want to help you stop wasting your time when you're looking for an electrician. High Electric has been serving the area for over 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They are experts in everything like remodeling, new additions, hot tub installation, and more. And they take jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at high-electric.com.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here, summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
You didn't really think we only did football pregame shows in the fall, did you? Join 93.7 The Ticket live from Tipsy Tina's Taco Cantina at 8th and Q in the Haymarket for the A1 Automotive Spring Game Tailgate Show on Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. All your favorite ticket personalities will be on site as we preview the spring game and wrap up the final football action until the summer. Join us at Tipsy Tina's on Saturday or listen live from wherever you are for the A1 Automotive Spring Game Tailgate Show from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. this Saturday.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Babe, pack your bags. We're going to Vegas.
Vegas?
We just got the estimate from the wedding caterer, and we're going to have to elope.
Actually, Members Owned Credit Union is offering no-fee home equity lines of credit. We can borrow what we need with equity from the house.
Wait, so we can keep the bacon-wrapped dates for the cocktail hour?
We can keep the bacon-wrapped dates. From wedding bells to trekking the globe and everything in between. Capture your dreams your way with a no-fee Members Owned Credit Union home equity line of credit. Learn more at membersownedheloc.org. Limitations may apply. Equal housing lender.
Welcome back in Den Hartog Field for high school baseball right here on 93.7 The Ticket. Nick Sainert with you for the moment, but here in about 5 minutes, you will not hear my voice for the next couple hours as we get you ready for Lincoln East and Lincoln Southwest. Let's go ahead and turn it over to the voice you will hear, Hope Shortridge. Take it away with the call of Lincoln Southwest and Lincoln East.
Hi, everybody. Let's get you going on today's matchup versus the Lincoln Southwest Silverhawks and the Lincoln East Spartans. The Silverhawks will be the home team for today's matchup, starting in the third base dugout and the Spartans in the first base dugout. Starting for the Southwest Silverhawks, leading off, we have number 8, Carter Chamberlain, who will be playing first base. Number 16, Carter Harms, will be playing second base. Batting third, number 17, Dayton Engelbart, playing right field. Carter Beatty batting fourth. As a DH, Caden Ransom is catching for the Silverhawks. Trent Buda will play center field. Cal Newell will play left field. Number 22, Calvin Peterson, will play third base. And batting ninth, number 3, Hudson Schaefer, will play shortstop. On the mound, we have number 4, Thomas Fraley. Looking at the lineup for the Lincoln East Spartans, we have number 42, Jeter Worthley, who will be catching today for the Spartans. Next by number 18, Mason Gaines, playing center field. Garrett Springer will be DHing in the 3-hole spot. AJ Vasco in cleanup, playing first base. Joey Senstock will be playing shortstop for the Spartans. Troy Peltz will be in left field. Owen Lessig will be playing second base. Number 5, Harrison Beester, will be in right field. And number 14, Tanner Peterson, will be playing third base with Carter Mick on the mound. We will be headed to break and get back with some action for you. You're listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Your neighborhood is more than blocks of buildings. It's the people who live there that make it special. At Union Bank and Trust, we're not just creating home loans, we're making neighbors. We're not just small business lenders, we're small business shoppers. We don't just live in your community, we help you build it. Because our people are your people. Visit ubt.com/neighbor to learn more. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Babe, Pack your bags. We're going to Vegas.
Vegas?
We just got the estimate from the wedding caterer, and we're going to have to elope.
Actually, Members Own Credit Union is offering no-fee home equity lines of credit. We can borrow what we need with equity from the house.
Wait, so we can keep the bacon wrap dates for the cocktail hour?
We can keep the bacon wrap dates. From wedding bells to trekking the globe and everything in between, capture your dreams your way with a no-fee Members Own Credit Union home equity line of credit. Learn more at membersownheloc.org. Limitations may apply. Equal housing lender.
Hi, it's Charlie Stone again, and with me on the line, Andy Goodyear, General Manager of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I know how proud you and everyone at the dealership are to earn the prestigious Honda President's Award year after year, 17 times. Tell our listeners what it means to you and your customers.
Thanks, Charlie. Yes, all of us are extremely proud to have earned this award, and I want all of our customers to know it's not just earned by one person's effort. It's the entire dealership. Sales, parts, and our amazing service department.
17 times. Wow. How does that compare to other Honda dealers?
This award is only given to the most elite dealerships that demonstrate excellence. We really do strive to go above and beyond for the ultimate customer experience before and after the sale, Charlie.
That's why for 2022, Honda of Lincoln is once again Nebraska's #1 volume Honda dealer. Come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business, 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Welcome back to Den Hartog Field. Hope Shortridge here with you for the Lincoln East, Lincoln Southwest High School baseball matchup. The Southwest Silverhawks are taking the field and getting ready to get this game going. Thomas Fraley will be on the mound for the Silverhawks. Thomas Fraley, one of the better pitchers here for the Silverhawks. He had a great performance against Pius and another one against Millard South. He's coming into this game with 13.1 innings pitched, 21 strikeouts, and a 4.73 ERA. Fraley will be a hard-throwing lefty here for the Silverhawks, looking to get the Spartans off balance with his pitches here. Some notable players to watch here for the Spartans is leadoff Jeter Wordley. He's been really good for the Spartans from the get-go, getting things going, ready for the game. And for the Silverhawks, a batter I would watch is number 17, the 3-hole Dayton Engelbart, who leads the team in batting average. The Spartans played the Silverhawks 3 times last year and had a 2-1 record against them, winning the first game 10-0, losing the second matchup 10-9, and winning the third 9-3. This is the first matchup between the Silverhawks and the Spartans in the 2023 season, but they will play each other later this week, even in the Lincoln East Invite. And Caden Ransom has thrown the ball just a little past second base here, and we're going to get going as Jeter Wordley steps up to the plate. Wordley, a Michigan commit, before even having a high school practice, he committed to Michigan. He's also the quarterback for our football team as a sophomore. He leads the team in stolen bases, hits, runs scored, and batting average, so he's the guy you want at your leadoff position. First pitch to Wordley is up for a ball. Wordley's batting .431 with 74 plate appearances and 25 hits on the season. That pitch is fouled out of play, back to the cars that hit a car. In fact, cars are packed here for the soccer game. The Lincoln East Spartans and Silverhawks are also playing each other in Lincoln East girls soccer right now over at Seacrest Field and in the HAC Championship. That pitch is also up for a ball. It will be 2-1 the count here to Wordley. That one appears to miss a little low here for Fraley. So Wordley is up in the count 3-1 here, looking to get on base again for the Spartans. Fraley delivers. Wordley fouls that out of play. More off to the Den Hartog soccer field now this time. stepping into a full count here for this first at bat between our matchup between the Spartans and Silverhawks. Wordley calls time to gather himself and steps back in the box, awaiting a 3-2 pitch here. Wordley drives one to the shortstop. Tough play for Schaefer, and Wordley is safe at first. Those wheels really show off here. Next up, we have the center fielder, Mason Gaines. Mason Gaines is batting .321 and currently has a, knock on wood, perfect fielding percentage so far here in center field with 19 total chances. Gaines is a hard-hitting lefty who likes to go oppo at times to get the Spartans on the scoreboard. Let's see if he can do that here today. Fraley set at the belt, delivers. Gaines shows bunt, pulls back, but the umpire behind home plate calls it a strike. 0-1. Fraley looks at Wordley at first, keeps him in his place. Goes back to first. On attempt here, Wordley dives back in safe. Mason Gaines actually tore his ACL in the state tournament of 2022, and he battled through 4 months of PT for a very fast and strong recovery, and is back and ready to go for the Spartans this season. That breaking ball is low and outside. 1-1 the count. And it's interesting because Gaines told me during an interview that the knee that he tore, the ACL that he tore, is actually now stronger than his other knee that he tore. And that is showing how much he worked in PT during the summer while everyone else was out golfing. He was at PT trying to get his legs stronger. Gaines fouls that one back to the net. We have a 1-2 count here. No outs at Den Hartog Baseball Field. Coach Lonick calls the sign, and Gaines steps into the box here. Gaines fouls that one off. Wordley getting quite a big lead here at first base. He is quite fast, but it looks like he's staying put as of right now. As I said, he leads the team in stolen bases, so we'll see if that stays that way or if Coach Lonick's cooking something up, but Mason Gaines battles a 1-2 count here. Fraley goes back to first base to keep Wordley there, probably thinking something similar about how far off the base Jeter Wordley was getting there. Comes set at the belt, delivers. That ball is out of play, down to Secret Soccer Field, and he continues to fight a 1-2 count. There's been lots of balls out of play, so Coach Kohanic comes up to the umpire to give him some more baseballs so we can keep going. Oh, Wordley will be picked off at first. He attempts to make a move towards second base, and Fraley, a lefty with the hard move there, throws back to his first baseman, Carter Chamberlain, and gets Wordley out on a pick off. That has not happened yet this season for the Spartans or Wordley, so that is a learning moment for sure. The pitch is just outside for a ball here to Mason Gaines. The count remains 2-2. Now with no runners on base. Mason Gaines gets rung up with the pitch seemingly right down the middle, the utility. Base for the Spartans. That brings up cleanup hitter AJ Vasco. Vasco, a Kansas State commit since the summer. He's an incredible first baseman with a .99 fielding percentage, so nearly perfect, and seems to dig up whatever his pitchers throw back to him there. Vasco lays off ball in the dirt here for a 1-0 count. Garrett Springer will stay running at first base. On occasion, they have a pinch runner come in, but it appears that will not be the case with 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Oh, Garrett Springer looked to be picked off here at first base, but the fielding umpire calls him safe. And the Spartans still have 2 outs within the inning. He did not get a good read to get back to the base in time. That pitch is down in for a strike against Vasco. Now, Spartans have to be careful with Fraley's move here as a left-handed pitcher. Can be pretty fooling if they're not careful. We've already learned once. 1-1 the count here. The pitch, Vasco drives it to center field. And it is over the head of Trent Buda. And it gets stuck in the fence or goes over the fence because they put their hands in the air. And Vasco lands at second base with a double. Garrett Springer moves to third base. And that brings up Joey Senstock with 2 outs here in the inning. Senstock, a 6-foot sophomore, has also been committed to college since before ever playing a high school baseball game or practice. He's committed to Nebraska, batting .314 on the season with 65 plate appearances, 9 RBIs, and 16 hits. He's looking to add to both of those columns here as the Spartans look to get on the board with 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Fraley delivers the first pitch in for a strike. 0-1 now the count here to Senstock. Fraley comes set, taking his time with the pitch. Delivers the same spot for another strike. Senstock takes. Coach Lonick gives Senstock his words of encouragement, reminds his runners of the situation with 2 outs here. As Fraley gets the pitch call in from Caden Ransom. And the pitch. Senstock pops up in foul territory to Carter Chamberlain, the first baseman. So that ends the threat in the top of the first inning. The Spartans are unsuccessful trying to grab a run here as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Carter Chamberlain, Carter Harms, Dayton Engelbart will face Carter Mick here for the Spartans. At the end of the top of the first inning, your score is 0-0. You're listening to High School Baseball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey guys, Nick Sainert here for The Body Shop. I recently had an incredible massage from Dennis and his team at The Body Shop, and now a massage for you can possibly turn into a free massage for your mom. That's right, with every service you receive in April, your name is put into a drawing for a free massage gift certificate that can turn into a wonderful Mother's Day gift for the mom in your life. Book your appointment at thebodyshoplincoln.com and stop by their location at 48th and A. The Body Shop.
For great views, go to Kansas. For unforgettable views of action-packed racing, go to Kansas Speedway. NASCAR weekend at Kansas Speedway, May 6th and 7th. Get your tickets today at kansasspeedway.com.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in April. Try their pesto cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Teammates Mentoring Program. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Welcome back to Den Hartog Field. Hope Shortridge with you for the Lincoln East, Lincoln Southwest High School Baseball. We're in the bottom of the first inning here. Spartans were unsuccessful in the top of the first inning. Carter Mick is on the mound for the Spartans. He's also a basketball player for the Spartans. Good one at it, leading the team in points, in 3 points. His best performance was against Westside. He holds a .88 ERA with 26 strikeouts and 24 innings pitched. Stepping up to the plate is number 8, the first baseman, Carter Chamberlain. The first pitch scribes the outside corner for a ball. Chamberlain, also a right-handed pitcher for the Silverhawks. He's batting .300 for the Silverhawks. That one appears low. Count is 2-0 now. Chamberlain has 5 RBIs for the Silverhawks this season. That one also grazes the outside corner. It is 3-0 quickly here to Carter Chamberlain on 3 straight balls from Carter Mick. That one is high and called for a strike against Chamberlain. The count remains 3-1. Mick delivers just outside for a ball, and Chamberlain is on with a leadoff walk here for the Silverhawks. Now batting number 16, Carter Harms. He's the second baseman. He's batting .405 with 52 plate appearances, has 17 hits and 11 RBIs. To get another one, he'd have to hit one to a corner to get Chamberlain in. That pitch is outside into the other's batter's box. 1-0 count here. Chamberlain getting a healthy lead at first base. Carter Mick is also a lefty here. Have to be careful of the move. That one is fouled out of play. 1-1 the count now. Harms is a sophomore here for the Silverhawks, infielder, where he has a spot. Carter Mick goes back to AJ Vasco, keeping Chamberlain in his place. Mick delivers. Harms drives that right to Harrison Beester for out number 1, bringing Chamberlain back to first base. Now bringing up number 17, Dayton Engelbart. He's the right fielder today and is leading the team in batting average, batting .450 with 8 RBIs and 18 hits. Left-handed hitter here. He's an occasional pitcher for the Silverhawks when needed. Mick looks back at Chamberlain and fires in for a strike. 0-1. Junior Engelbart steps back in the box here. Mick delivers. Outside corner for a strike. 0-2 the count now. With Carter Chamberlain at first base. Looking to steal second, but Carter Mick is keeping him back by picking off here. And that will be a balk, it appears. Coach Michael Lonick has popped out the dugout for the Spartans to argue the call or get some answers. But for now, Carter Chamberlain will be at second base. 0-2 the count here to Dayton Engelbart. Now with a runner in scoring position here for the Silverhawks with only one out. That ball is high and outside. Worthley had to stand up to catch that one. Count is now 1-2. Senstock is holding Chamberlain on at second. Mick delivers, and Engelbart goes down swinging. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Bringing up number 12, Carter Beatty, the designated hitter. Beatty is committed to Doane. He's a senior. He's also an ace of a pitcher for the Silverhawks with 29 plate appearances and 6 RBIs. Mick delivers the first pitch just a bit outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. Owen Lessig here at second base delivers the sign to Carter Mick pitching. Mick looks home for a sign from catcher Worthley. Beatty fouls that one back for a strike. Caden Ransom comes to grab the ball from behind home plate. 1-1 the count now. Carter Chamberlain's going on the pitch, but Beatty fouls it out of play. 1-2 the count. We're in need of more baseball, so Tayo Takahashi brings up some plates to the home plate umpire. So Carter Mick can continue on here. 1-2 the count, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning at Den Hartog Baseball Field. Carter Mick comes set. And delivers. Beatty goes down swinging. Spartans come out of that one scoreless. And at the end of the first inning, your score is 0-0. You're listening to the high school baseball on 93.7 The Ticket and The Ticket FM.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings. Tipsy Tina's Taco Cantina is the talk of the Haymarket, and for good reason. Grab a breakfast taco on a game day morning or stop by for lunch or dinner for their huge variety of street taco options. They have everything from carne asada or chorizo tacos to shrimp or fish tacos, buffalo chicken, and more. Plus, they have more than 140 different tequilas and tons of other beer or mixed drink options. There's truly something for everyone. Make plans to stop by for any meal of the day at Tipsy Tina's Taco Cantina, 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
Welcome back to Den Hartog Field. Hope Shortridge with you for the Lincoln East, Lincoln Southwest High School baseball game. We are in the start of the second inning. No score here. Starting off for the Spartans will be Troy Peltz, followed by Owen Lessig, then Harrison Beester. Troy Peltz is just a sophomore, but has been doing very well for the Spartans, stepping into his role as left fielder and power hitting left-hander. Peltz also plays football in the linebacker position. He has 67 plate appearances and 21 RBIs, which is tied for the team lead. So this dude knows how to drive kids in for his Spartans. The first pitch just gets the outside corner in there for a strike. That pitch is outside, but home plate umpire said he offered, so that will be a strike here. 0-2 the count quickly to Troy Peltz. Thomas Fraley on the mound. And Troy Peltz get rung up on an outside corner pitch. Relays what he's been seeing to his second baseman, Owen Lessig, and makes his way back to the dugout. Be a 3-pitch strikeout there for Fraley. Owen Lessig, now the batter for the Spartans, also plays football. That pitch is in there for a strike. 4 straight strikes for Fraley here. Lessig is batting .295 with 56 plate appearances. We have time called, but Fraley delivered the pitch. Everyone's taking a little minute to gather themselves. That pitch nearly hit the umpire. 0-1 the count here to Lessig. That ball is down, nearly hit him. 1-1 the count now. Tanner Peterson in the hole runs back to behind home plate to get the ball. That ball is up for a ball. 2-1 to Lessig here. Lessig ahead in the count, 2-1 now. He drives that one just foul, just right by the left side of the third base bag. That would have got on the right side. That would have been a great extra bases hit for the Spartans. But instead, the count remains 2-2. Fraley comes set. Shakes off the pitch. That pitch nearly hit him. 3-2 the count now. Full count here. That pitch is just outside. And Lessig will be on with not quite a leadoff walk, but just on base with a walk here. That brings up Harrison Beester, the only starting senior in the lineup for the Spartans. Beester is committed to Ellsworth Community College. He also played football for the Spartans. He's batting .275 with 58 plate appearances and 14 hits this far. Fraley delivers the first pitch, almost called a strike, but umpire thought against it and called it a ball here. Coach Lonick relies the call to Beester and Lessig. Lessig with a healthy lead at first base. Fraley goes back to first. Lessig walks back into the base easily. Beester, a quick left-handed hitter here for the Spartans. Fraley comes set at the belt. Goes back to Lessig. Lessig again walks in there. Just making sure he stays put in place. See if they can catch another man wandering off there from first base like they did Worthley in the first inning. Fraley delivers home. It's just outside for a ball. 2-0 the count here to Harrison Beester. Beester receives the call.
You pick the ball up.
Beester steps back into the box after time was called. Ready to face Fraley. Time was called again. Not sure by who. It appears Beester. Or the umpire. I'm hearing grievances from both fans here. Fraley delivers home on the 2-0 count. That pitch is in there for a strike right down the middle. 2-1 here the count in the top of the second inning. We are scoreless here at Den Hartog Baseball Field. Owen Lessig leads off from first base for the Spartans, looking to possibly steal bases here. Lessig is third on the team in stolen bases. In fact, dives back in there from another pickoff attempt here from Fraley. Fraley wants him there, keep him there. Beaster steps in. Shows bunt, pulls back. Lessig is stealing. That ball bounces past Hudson Schaefer, but Carter Harms was there to back it up. Lessig steals successfully, but there must be blood on his arm because they are bringing him back in to be looked at by the trainer. The count is 2-2 for Harrison Beaster. We will be taking a quick break here while Lessig gets some Band-Aids, it appears. Earlier this week for the Silverhawks, Southwest actually got no hit last night versus Millard West. They lost 7-0. And Monday earlier this week, East defeated Papillion for a 13th game win streak, 8-5. Some notable wins for Lincoln East are Millard West, 7-2. Elkhorn South victory, 6-2 in that same Millard West tournament. And all three in that same Millard West tournament, East defeated Westside 11-2. Some notable wins for Southwest. Millard South was defeated by Lincoln Southwest 15-9. Southwest defeated Pius X 5-4, then lost later that week to them, so they are even. Lessig has a Band-Aid back on, is running back out to second base with a stolen base here. Harrison Beaster will step into a 2-2 count with 1 out here at Den Hartog Baseball Field, looking to bring the first run here for the game. Fraley comes set at the belt. Delivers. Pitch is just high and outside for a ball. Full count here to senior Harrison Beaster. Beaster has been on varsity for almost 3 years now and has plenty of senior leadership to show through here. Lessig gets a healthy lead from second. Fraley delivers. High and outside for ball 4. Harrison Beaster will be on first base. First base, Tanner Peterson will bat for the Spartans. Tanner Peterson is a sophomore, 6-foot sophomore, batting just under 300 with 42 plate appearances thus far, 11 hits and 6 RBIs. Occasionally comes on the mound in relief for the Spartans. 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Fraley delivers the first pitch in for a strike to Tanner Peterson. Jeter Worthley, the leadoff hitter, waits on deck to come in and get a chance. Another crack at Fraley. Fraley delivers. Peterson swings away. 0-2 the count here. 1 out. Harrison Beaster is at first base. Owen Lessig is at second with Tanner Peterson at the plate. The sophomore, junior, senior trifecta here. Oh and 2 now the count. Time is called by the batter after Fraley was taking too long. Carter Harms holds on Owen Lessig at second. Fraley delivers down for a ball. 1-2 the count now. There's plenty of students here for both sides, as Lincoln East and Lincoln Southwest just finished a soccer match. We'll get you a score for that if we get one here in a little bit. Fraley attempts to pick off, but does not throw the ball, steps off. 1-2 the count here still. Fraley delivers. Peterson fouls that one back and right into the net. 1-2 the count. One out here in the top of the second inning. Tanner Peterson steps back into the box. Young sophomore has played almost every game here for the Spartans at third base or in the DH position. Fraley delivers. High and outside for a ball. 2-2 the count now with runners on first and second. One out. Coach Lonick delivers his words of encouragement to his runners and sophomore hitter. Fraley delivers. Peterson goes down swinging. 2 outs here in the top of the second inning with 2 runners on. That'll bring up Jeter Worthley, the catcher, and leadoff for the Spartans. Jeter singled in the first inning, but was then picked off by Thomas Fraley shortly thereafter, and now steps in to see what he can do. First pitch is high for a ball. Want to know the count here? Lessig and Beester increase their lead on the bases. Taking a step, and there's a pickoff attempt. Fraley throws back to Harms at second base, but Lessig dives back in there safely. Lessig appears to be checking out the wrist that he just put Band-Aids back on. Play continues. 1-0 the count here to Worthley. Top of the lineup. Fraley delivers, and that is called a strike. It's on the upper end of the zone. One and one the count here. Fraley steps off. Seems to be confusion between Fraley and Ransom and Coach Vernon. Beester is near a quarter of the way to second base here from first. Worthley fouls that one out of play to the cars. We'll see if that hits one. Sure enough, lots of cars here at Den Hartog Baseball Field and Seagrass Field. 1-2 the count now for Fraley against Worthley here. Worthley looking to add to his RBI count, and Fraley looking to add to his strikeout count. Fraley comes set at the belt. The pitch is low and outside for a ball. 2-2 the count. 2's across the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's words of encouragement for both teams here. Fraley takes a breath and delivers. Worthley fouls that back to his own dugout, the first base dugout. Count remains the same. It appears the Lincoln East student section is fuller because they were promised Chipotle gift cards. So kids want their Chipotle. I would too. That pitch is way high for a ball. 3-2 the count. Ransom had to jump up to grab that one for the Silverhawks. Fraley faces a full count and the leadoff hitter who leads the team in batting average. And Worthley faces the Silverhawks pitcher who leads the team in strikeouts. Runners go on the pitch. And Worthley is rung up on an outside corner pitch. We remain no score after the top of the second inning. You're listening to high school baseball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Your neighborhood is more than blocks of buildings. It's the people who live there that make it special. At Union Bank and Trust, we're not just creating home loans, we're making neighbors. We're not just small business lenders, we're small business shoppers. We don't just live in your community, we help you build it. Because our people are your people. Visit ubt.com/neighbor to learn more. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Den Hartog Field. I'm Hope Shortridge with you for the Lincoln East, Lincoln Southwest High School baseball game. We're now in the bottom of the second inning. No score here for the Spartans. That was a long top of the second inning. But Fraley walks out of there without a run. Caden Ransom will lead off here for the Silverhawks, followed by Trent Buda and Cal Newell. Ransom is the junior catcher. He's batting .438, so on the higher end of the spectrum there for the Silverhawks, with 35 plate appearances, 14 hits, and 11 RBIs. Carter Mick delivers, and the first pitch is fouled back to the net. Ransom takes a long walk around both batters' boxes and comes back to the right-hand batter's box to get set up. The next pitch is in between Tanner Peterson and Joey Senstock, right to Troy Peltz for a base hit single there for Caden Ransom, bringing up number 14, Trent Buda, the center fielder. Buda is also hitting .431 with 55 plate appearances, 22 hits, and 12 RBIs. It appears we will have a courtesy runner here. Possibly Landon Lewis. Buda, left-handed hitter, steps into the box. Fouls that one out of play. 0-1 the count here. Yep, Landon Lewis will be your courtesy runner for Caden Ransom at first base. Lewis is a senior for the Silverhawks. The junior Buda steps into the plate. Drills that one into the Southwest bullpen. 0-2 the count now. Carter Mick ahead. The count here. And we do have an update for you on Hack Soccer. The Lincoln Southwest girls soccer team defeated the Lincoln East girls soccer team 1-0 in the Hack Championship. So close match there. Carter Mick delivers that pitch outside for a ball. And completely the other batter's box. 1-2 the count here with Landon Lewis leading off at first base. Buddha drives that right to Mason Gaines. Gaines shifts and catches the ball for out number 1. Throws that back into his second baseman, Owen Lessig, who looks back at Landon Lewis and gives it back to Carter Mick to face number 15, Cal Newell. So there'll be 1 out in the inning here for Cal Newell, the senior outfielder, batting just under 400 as well. Newell has 15 hits and 10 RBIs so far this season. First pitch is just up for a strike. Ball, excuse me. Want to know the count here. Carter Mick goes back to his 6'5" first baseman, AJ Evasco. 6'6" first baseman, excuse me. Want to know the count here to Newell. Mick goes back again to Landon Lewis to keep Lewis there. Newell has only faced 1 pitch here from Carter Mick. Carter Mick delivers that pitch high for a ball. 2-0 the count with a runner on first base and 1 out. It appears that Cal Newell half-checked his swing. Catcher Jeter Worthley looks to the infield umpire to appeal. He says safe. So 3-0 the count here to Cal Newell. Carter Mick delivers this pitch inside for a ball. 4-pitch walk. And the Spartans quickly have 2 runners on base with 1 out. Coach Lonick is appealing the call. The strike call, it appears. Just granting some clarity. That brings up number 22, Calvin Peterson. Peterson is the 8-hole and third baseman here for the Silverhawks with 25 plate appearances and a few hits. Has 2 men on base for him here. Coach Noah Kohanek calls time to the home plate umpire to bring his infield in to just calm down the teams in there. Let's look at some current RPI and wildcard point standings around Class A. Lincoln East is in first place with a 17-2 record and 46.7895 points, followed by Millard West with an 18-3 record and 46.4762 points. Then it's Bellevue West with a 13-6 record, 45.1053. And Lincoln Southwest is in 14th with an 8-9 record and 42.4706 points here in those standings. Kohanek makes his way back to the Spartan dugout. Jeter Worthley gets back behind the plate for the Spartans. Peterson steps back into the box, looking to face Carter Mick for the first time this evening. No score yet here at Den Hartog Baseball Field. First pitch is in there for a strike. Peterson takes a massive swing at that one. Takes a far walk back to gather himself and step back into the box. Has bright pink batting gloves. Wow. Peterson calls time. It's eventually granted by the umpire. Mick wasn't even on the rubber yet. 2 runners on here for the Silverhawks. looking to bring a score to this game. Carter Mick turns and throws back to his second baseman, Owen Lessig. Owen won the count here still to Calvin Peterson. Peterson, the junior. Carter Mick comes set. Slowly delivers. Peterson fouls that one out of play to the batting cages. Just behind the first base dugout here for the Spartans. 0-2 the count for Peterson, and Mick looking to get the second out. And Peterson looking to help his team out here. That pitch just grazes the outside corner for a ball. 1-2 the count. Probably could have gone either way, but it will go for a ball this time. Peterson steps back in after a big deep breath. Mick fires. Peterson fouls that one back out into play, into the parking lot. Reed Nagel comes up to deliver some baseballs for the team, as well as Michael Lonick. One and two the count here to Calvin Peterson. Carter Mick takes a long stare at his catcher, Jeter Worthley. Delivers. That one is popped up onto the infield. Avasco is calling for it. Should be an infield fly. It is, and Avasco catches it. Runners stay. 2 outs here. Bringing up the 9-hole Hudson Schaefer here for the Silverhawks. Hudson Schaefer. Hudson Schaefer's a junior for the Silverhawks. And is also a pitcher for the team on occasion, with 7 innings pitched. 2 outs here with 2 runners on base. Very similar to what the Spartans did in the top of the inning. Schaefer takes the first pitch, swings, and misses. Readjusts his helmet and steps back into the box. Senstock runs in to give the sign to Carter Mick from shortstop. Mick steps off. Now is back on the rubber, getting the sign. Worthley setting up a bit outside. The pitch is popped up. Just behind home plate. Hits right above our heads, actually. 0-2 in the count here. With 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning. The 0-2 pitch. Is out and up for a ball. 1-2 the count. Spartans tried to argue the call there. Carter Mick delivers. And Schaefer drives that over the head of Troy Peltz. It touches his glove, but then goes to the wall. Bounces off his feet. And Schaefer's going all the way to third with a stand-up triple, driving in 2 runs while he's at it. A stand-up triple from the 9-hole here for the Silverhawks. That makes the Spartans trail 2-0 here with 2 outs in the inning. Back to the top of the lineup here, and Carter Chamberlain. Carter Mick regains himself, and delivers. Pitch is low for a ball. Chamberlain pops that one up and out of play. Schaefer getting a healthy lead here at third base. Chamberlain walked his first appearance at the plate, then was stranded left on base. Jeter Worthley blocks that ball in the dirt for a 2-1 count here. With a runner on third, 2 already scored, and 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. That pitch is high for a ball, 3-1 the count. Carter Mick takes his time, delivers. Chamberlain throws the bat before the ball's even really there, but it's called for a ball. He makes his way over to first base, bringing up Carter Harms, the second baseman. We got runners on first and third base here with 2 outs in the inning. Worthley calls time to relay the signs to his infield. Vasco is holding on Chamberlain at first base. Peterson is slightly nearby Schaefer at third. First pitch is foul back here by Harms. That pitch is in there for a strike. 0-2 the count here with 2 outs. 2 runs have already scored. Another runner's here at third and first base for the Silverhawks. That pitch is barely fouled off and out of play. Into the parking lot, just missing a car. Home plate umpires again signaling the need for more balls to be handed to him. Harms fouls that one just down the third baseline. Tommy Worcester runs down to grab it, who is unfortunately out for the season with an arm injury. Carter Mick comes set. The 0-2 count here. Harms swings at a high pitch and misses, but the damage is done. 2 runs have been scored here in the bottom of the second. At the end of the second inning, your score is Silverhawks 2, Spartans nothing. You're listening to high school baseball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Tailored Life is now open in Bennett. Make the short drive down Highway 2 for tons of items for your home, for both indoors and outdoors. Check out their variety of potted trees, shrubs, vines, perennials, and colorful annuals. Plus, porch pots and landscape lighting to enhance the outside of your home. Don't forget their home goods for indoors, plus convenient drinks and snacks, most which are produced locally. Visit Tailored Life today in Bennett and stay tuned to their Facebook page at Tailored Life 360 for food truck events coming up.
You didn't really think we only did football pregame shows in the fall, did you? Join 93.7 The Ticket live from Tipsy Tina's Taco Cantina at 8th and Q in the Haymarket for the A1 Automotive Spring Game Tailgate Show on Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. All your favorite ticket personalities will be on site as we preview the spring game and wrap up the final football action until the summer. Join us at Tipsy Tina's on Saturday or listen live from wherever you are for the A1 Automotive Spring Game Tailgate Show from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. this Saturday.
Welcome back to Den Hartog Field. Hope Shortridge here with you for the Lincoln East, Lincoln Southwest High School baseball game. At the start of the third inning, Spartans are trailing 2-0. And up to bat, beginning the inning for the Spartans, is center fielder, left-handed hitting Mason Gaines. Gaines struck out looking. His first at bat and is looking for a chance of redemption here. Fraley delivers the first pitch in for a strike. 0-1 the count. Gaines fouls that pitch way out of play. Left side there. Count is now quickly 0-2 again for the leadoff hitter of the inning. Fraley shakes off the pitch and delivers. Gaines swings and misses. This pitch is dropped. Throws up to Chamberlain for the drop, third strike out. And Gaines has gone down twice now. That brings up the DH, Garrett Springer. The Spartans have 3 Division I catchers on the team, so Springer and Worthley split time pretty much between catching. So today, Garrett will be DHing. First pitch inside almost hits him for a ball. Want to know the count? Spartans are looking to respond after the Silverhawks plate 2 runs in that bottom half of the inning. The pitch is called for a strike, 1-1 the count. Springer puts that one into play. A little blooper right to the second baseman, Harms. Up to Chamberlain for the 4-3 out there. 2 outs now here in the inning, bringing up AJ Evasco. Evasco hit a ball all the way to the fence that got stuck his first appearance against Fraley. Pitches up for a ball and landed in there with a stand-up double. The Spartans were unable to score with 2 outs in the inning. Hard swing and a miss there for Evasco. Takes a minute to regain himself. Steps back in to face Fraley. Pitches outside for a ball, 2-1. Vasco fouls that one off in mere self-defense. 2-2 the count. There's 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Vasco looking to get things going for the Spartans here with 2 outs. That pitch is outside for a ball. Ransom started walking towards the dugout like it was strike 3. Full count here for Evasco. Evasco rips one right up the middle. He'll be in there with a single. Vasco gets it done for the Spartans. A single, bringing up Joey Senstock. Senstock has played shortstop for nearly all of the games here for the Spartans and done so with a near perfect fielding percentage. That one is bounced in front of the plate to the backstop, sending Evasco to second base. Ransom has the ball now, back to Fraley, so Evasco will stay put at second. And Senstock is now up with a 1-0 count and a runner in scoring position. Fraley steps off the mound to regain himself. Senstock gets the call from head coach Michael Lonick. Fraley comes set at the belt. Senstock shows bunt, pulls back, but the pitch is called a strike for a 1-1 count. Senstock popped up his last time at bat, ending the early threat from the Spartans with runners on second and third. Fraley turns to throw back to second, spikes it slightly to his second baseman, Carter Harms. Harms comes up with it, and Vasco slides in there safely. 1-1 the count remains. A pitch is down and in for a ball. 2-1 the count. The weather is looking beautiful out after a somewhat not promising weather report earlier this morning. Fraley delivers way high and outside, goes off the glove of Ransom, bringing a Vasco to third base. Fraley covers home to get the ball. After that wild pitch, the count is 3-1 now to Senstock with a runner on third base. That pitch was low, but called a strike. Lower half corner of the zone. Senstock threw his bat as it was ball 4. And Peltz throws Senstock his bat back. Coach Klonick calls time to give some wisdom to his sophomore hitter who is expressing some frustration after that call. Gives him some words of encouragement and sends him back to the batter's box. Ransom went out to speak to Fraley to give him the next pitch call. We have a 3-2 count with 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. Vasco waits on third base for a possible action in play. Senstock hits that to third baseman for the out. Calvin Peterson gets it to Carter Chamberlain for the out. Again, no runs scored here for the Spartans at the end of the top of the third inning. Your score is Silverhawks 2, Spartans nothing. You're listening to high school baseball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The Butchery by Venue is Lincoln's premier specialty grocers. Take the quality of Venue home with you with our hand-cut steaks, handcrafted burgers, and locally sourced offerings. Browse our wide selection of specialty products designed to enhance your dining experiences with cheeses, spices, sauces, and more. We also have an exclusive collection of liquors, whiskeys, and bourbons at prices you're sure to love. Stop in to the Butchery by Venue today, located in our Venue at Home storefront at 70th and Pioneers, just 2 doors down from Venue Restaurant and Lounge.
It's April, and that means the school year's almost over and summer road trips are on the horizon. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride, as summer road trips are just around the corner. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Welcome back again here to Den Hartog Field. My name's Hope Shortridge here with you for the call for the Lincoln East Lincoln Southwest High School baseball game. After the top of the third inning, Silverhawks leading the Spartans 2-0. Dayton Engelbart steps into the box for the Silverhawks, the 3-hole hitter here. First pitch is just outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. Carter Mick delivers. Same place. Again called ball. 2-0 the count. Engelbart puts that one into play in a hole Senstock dives for it, but is unable to come up with it. Peltz ends up throwing it to Owen Lessig at second base to keep Engelbart at first base with a leadoff single. That was kind of in the unwanted hole there for the Spartans. Neither Tanner Peterson, Joey Senstock, nor Troy could quite get to it, bringing up Carter Beatty to the plate. Beatty struck out swinging his last time at bat. Offers bunt. Called for a strike, misses the bunt. Jeter Worthley throws back to Avasco to attempt to get Engelbart. It was a close play, but Engelbart is safe at first base. 0-1 the count here. Carter Beatty reading his card for the call from his coach. Offers bunt again, pops that up. Foul. Jeter Worthley nor Carter Mick could quite get to that one. So we do this again at 0-2. Dayton Engelbart standing on first base. Coach gives them another signal. Carter Mick comes set. Swings. Diving catch by third baseman, sophomore Tanner Peterson to ring up Carter Beatty and keep Dayton Engelbart at first base. 1 out here in the inning after that play. That's a play where if it gets past Peterson, that's multiple extra bases for Engelbart and Beatty. But Peterson puts that to an end. Caden Ransom, the catcher, now up to the plate. Pitch in the dirt for a ball. 1-0 the count. Just the bottom of the third inning here at Den Hartog Baseball Field. Carter Mick delivers that one in the other's batter's box for a ball. Engelbart with a 4-step lead at first base. That one is called for a strike on the upper end of the zone, upper outside of the zone for the Spartans. 2-1 count here with 1 out. Ransom, the batter, swings and misses. Takes both hands off the bat for that one, nearly loses it. Takes a little walk around both batters' box to regain himself. 2-2 the count here with 1 out. Drives this one right to shortstop Joey Senstock. Kolesic over to Avasco for the double play. A 6-4-3 double play to get the Spartans out of the bottom of the third inning. At the end of 3, your score is Silverhawks 2, Spartans nothing. You're listening to High School Baseball on 93.7 The Ticket.
Shopping for insurance can be a frustrating and tedious task. Brokers Insurance Agency in Lincoln has a full staff of licensed professional agents who will do the work all for you. Brokers utilizes over 20 insurance companies to save their clients money. Brokers Insurance Agency will always do what is in the client's best interest and will find the best program to fit your needs. Call Brokers Insurance Agency today at 402-420-5353 to get a quote today, or find us online at brokersinsurancene.com.
Spring is here, and Acres has special financing on all John Deere lawn tractors and zero-turn mowers. Get your yard looking great and use John Deere's wide selection of attachments to landscape your property to perfection. And for a limited time, with a purchase of a new John Deere mower, get up to $200 to apply to the steel power tool of your choice. From trimmers to chainsaws, gas or electric, Acres is your home for steel products and service. Acres, solutions for every field.
Welcome back here to Den Hartog Field. I'm Hope Shortridge here with the call. Lincoln East trails Southwest 2-0. As we wait for Caden Ransom to suit back up after finishing that last inning there, let's take a look at some Week 4 quote-unquote rankings from Class A baseball. From PBR, or Prep Baseball Report, we have Millard West in first, followed by Lincoln East, Elkhorn South High School, Millard South, and then Bellevue West. The Omaha World Herald rankings go Lincoln East, Millard West, Elkhorn South High School, Creighton Prep, and then Millard South. And lastly, the Lincoln Journal-Star has Lincoln East in first place, followed by Millard West, Gretna, Elkhorn South, and Grand Island. Troy Peltz stepping into the box here for the Spartans. Rips the first one straight to Carter Chamberlain, but the ball hits his glasses, but Fraley rushes over there and is able to get Peltz in time. That brings up Owen Lessig. Yeah. Owen Lessig walked his last at bat. First pitch, it's down in there for a strike. Fraley comes set at the belt, delivers. Lessig half swings, but it's called for a strike anyways. 0-2 the count here in the top of the fourth inning. Lessig drives that one. Oh, incredible catch by left fielder Cal Newell. It looked like it was going to drop in there for a possibly multi-base hit, but Newell dives in there and catches it and immediately holds up the ball, signifying that, yes, I caught it. I caught that ball. And there was 2 outs in the inning for Harrison Beester. That pitch grazes the outside corner for a strike to senior Harrison Beester. That pitch is low and outside for a ball. 1-1 the count here. Beester looking to spark some offense for the Spartans. Spartans have 4 hits, but no runs so far. That one is fouled back to the netting. Assistant coach Tapper will grab that for the Southwest Hawks. 1-2 the count here with 2 outs. Beester gets that one to Calvin Peterson. Peterson drops it, and Beester gets there in time anyways. So Beester is on with an error from Calvin Peterson as it's marked. E5 there. And that brings up Tanner Peterson, who did strike out his first appearance in the top of the second inning, excuse me. And there's 2 outs with 1 runner on. That pitch is low and outside for a ball. Beester has good speed at first base, but is sticking nearby after what happened to Worthley in the top of the first inning. Fraley, in fact, goes back to pick off attempt against Harrison Beester. Fraley nods, confirming pitch call. Delivers. In there for a strike. 0-2. Tanner Peterson's down 0-2 with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning. And his senior, Harrison Beester, at first base, increasing his lead. Peterson goes down swinging. That will end the top of the fourth inning. Your score is Southwest Silverhawks 2, Lincoln East Spartans nothing. You're listening to high school baseball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
What does continuing education mean to you? At Southeast Community College, it means helping you advance. Whether that's a certification to help your current career or learning an entirely new career in healthcare, trades and industry, or computers and technology, SCC can help you take the next step. Financial assistance is available too. Learn more about our continuing ed classes at southeast.edu/continuing education. SCC, your path to personal and professional development.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in April. Try their pesto cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Teammates Mentoring Program. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
For great views, go to Kansas. For unforgettable views of action-packed racing, go to Kansas Speedway. NASCAR weekend at Kansas Speedway, May 6th and 7th. Get your tickets today at kansasspeedway.com.
Welcome back here to Den Hartog Field. Hope Shortridge here with the call at the Lincoln Southwest High School baseball game. Silverhawks got a somewhat early lead in the bottom of the second inning, leading 2-0 still here in the bottom of the fourth. Trent Buda will step up to the plate for the Silverhawks in the bottom of the fourth, followed by Cal Newell and Calvin Peterson. First pitch is fouled and out of play. 0-1 the count here to Buda. Trent Buda is a mighty fine wakeboarder. Learned that in the summer during summer baseball. Offers a bunt, and it is foul. 0-2 the count here. Buda's down 0-2 here. He reaches over to foul that one off just past the Spartan dugout. Coach Ben Brink, who previously coached at Beatrice High School, throws the ball back to his pitcher, Carter Mick. The umpire's calling time and asking to see the ball for some reason. Throws it back to Carter Mick and says, carry on. 0-2 the count here, still to Trent Buda. That pitch is high and near the head. 1-2 the count. Buda flew out to Mason Gaines, his first at-bat. That pitch grazed the outside corner, but is called a ball. 2-2 the count here for Carter Mick versus Trent Buda. Swings and gets him on a breaking ball. Worthley throws it up to Peterson and throws it around the diamond. 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. That brings up the left fielder, Cal Newell. Newell had that great diving catch in the top of the fourth. That pitch misses for a ball. Newell walked his first time at bat. Mick delivers high and outside for another ball. 2-0 the count here to Cal Newell. Delayed call there by the umpire, but it will be called for a strike. 2-1 the count here to Cal Newell. Cal Newell swings and misses. 2-2 the count here. That one misses high and outside for a ball, bringing the count full here at Den Hartog Baseball Field. 3-2 the count with 1 out. Newell fouls that one off. Count remains 3-2 here to Newell. Swing and a miss. Newell goes down swinging. Carter Mick's second of the inning, bringing up Calvin Peterson.
Number 22, Calvin Peterson.
Peterson popped up more like an infield fly last time, his last at bat here for the Silverhawks. Steps in with nobody on base. Pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1. On deck waits Hudson Schaefer, who previously had a triple, getting the Silverhawks on the board. Peterson pops that one up to Troy Peltz, the left fielder, who comes down with it for the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. At the end of 4, your score is Silverhawks 2, Spartans nothing. You're listening to High School Baseball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Babe, pack your bags. We're going to Vegas.
Vegas?
We just got the estimate from the wedding caterer, and we're going to have to elope.
Actually, Members Own Credit Union is offering no-fee home equity lines of credit. We can borrow what we need with equity from the house.
Wait, so we can keep the bacon wrap dates for the cocktail hour?
We can keep the bacon wrap dates.
From wedding bells to trekking the globe and everything in between, capture your dreams your way with a no-fee Members Own Credit Union home equity line of credit. Learn more at membersownheloc.org. Limitations may apply. Equal housing lender.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
We are back here at Den Hartog Baseball Field in the top of the 5th inning here. Spartans will start with the top of the lineup in Jeter Worthley to try and get things going. Lincoln East has a podcast actually hosted by me, and Jeter Worthley is featured on one of the episodes that will be released this Sunday. If you want to listen, it is called East Baseball on the Mic. Fraley's still going here for the Silverhawks in the top of the 5th as Worthley steps into the plate. Immediately fouls that one back to home plate. 0-1 the count. Worthley struck out looking his last at-bat on 3 straight pitches. Anxious for redemption, it seems. Jumping in the box a little bit. That ball's down for a ball. 1-1 the count. Worthley drives that one. Calvin Peterson dives, grabs it. Worthley is out at first base. Chamberlain hangs on, stretches extra wide to get him. Peterson makes a great diving grab to retire Worthley and the leadoff hitter for the inning. That brings up center fielder Mason Gaines, who is also featured on the podcast in the 2nd episode. That pitch misses Caden Ransom's glove and goes back to the backstop. Gaines swings and misses there. Gaines has struck out looking both at bats here, looking for some redemption. Another swing and a miss there. 1-2 the count here. Fraley delivers. Gaines lays off for that ball in the dirt. 2 into the count here. Receives words of encouragement from his head coach, Michael Lonick. Drives that one hopper to the second baseman, Carter Harms, but gets it to Chamberlain in time to retire Gaines, bringing up Garrett Springer with 2 outs in the inning. That ball was a high chopper, but the smooth turf allowed Harms to make the play. First pitch to Springer is a little higher end of the zone, but called for a strike. Springer sharing his displeasure with the umpire. Springer pops that one up, but it will be out of play. Springer is now down 0-2 with 2 outs here in the inning, as the Spartans trail 2-0. Ransom jogs out to have a quick chat with Thomas Fraley. Give him some words of encouragement. Perhaps give him the next pitch call. As Springer steps back into the box, looking to get on base for the Spartans here. That ball is high for a ball. 1-2 the count. Fraley delivers. Springer again hits it to Harms at second base. Over to Chamberlain, 4-3. Out for the third out of the inning. Spartans trail 2-0 after the top of the 5th inning here at Den Hartog Baseball Field. We'll be right back. You're listening to High School Baseball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey, it's Nicklin Hames from Nebraska Volleyball. I hate wasting time in practice, and I want to help you stop wasting your time when you're looking for an electrician. High Electric has been serving the area for over 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They are experts in everything like remodeling, new additions, hot tub installation, and more. And they take jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at high-electric.com.
What does continuing education mean to you? At Southeast Community College, it means helping you advance. Whether that's a certification to help your current career or learning an entirely new career in healthcare, trades and industry, or computers and technology, SCC can help you take the next step. Financial assistance is available too. Learn more about our continuing ed classes at southeast.edu/continuing education. SCC, your path to personal and professional development.
We're back here at Den Hartog Baseball Field. Leading off for the Silverhawks will be the 9-hole Hudson Schaefer and the shortstop. Schaefer did some damage for the Silverhawks in his first at-bat with a stand-up triple, scoring 2 runs, the only runs for the game so far today. He drives that one. First pitch, just foul, hits the fence. Troy Peltz, left fielder, throws it back into the southwest dugout. 0-1 the count here. Mick delivers that pitch in there for a strike. 0-2 the count here to Schaefer. Schaefer goes down swinging for the first out of the inning, bringing up the top of the order, Carter Chamberlain.
The first baseman, number 8, Carter Chamberlain.
Chamberlain has reached base both times here today. asks for time and steps into the box. First pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Carter Mick is also still in for the Spartans as a starting pitcher. Another one in there for a strike. 0-2 the count. Chamberlain fouls that one off, out of play, into the packed parking lot here at Den Hartog and Seacrest Field. 0-2 the count remains for the leadoff hitter. That one misses low and outside in the other batter's box for Carter Mick. 1-2 the count. There is action in the East bullpen. But Carter Mick remains in there for the 1-2 count here. Chamberlain drives that one straight to Senstock, who leaps and grabs that one. What a mighty grab there for Joey Senstock for there to be 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. That brings up the second baseman, Carter Harms, who has made outs both of his at-bats. Now assistant coach Tapper calls Harms over to give him a little chat. Worthley exchanges balls with home plate umpire to give to Carter Mick. Harms makes his way back to the batter's box. Steps in to face Carter Mick. That pitch is fouled and out of play, back into the parking lot. The East dugout sending players to go retrieve those foul balls. That pitch is inside and called for a strike. 0-2. 0-2 the count. 2 outs here for Carter Mick and the Spartans. That misses outside. 1-2. Worthley receives the call from Coach Kohanic. Delivers to Carter Mick, who reaches the outside corner for a ball. 2s across the board here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. For number 16, Carter Harms. Harms drives one to second baseman Owen Lessig, who grabs it, gets it to a Vasco, but not quite in time. That was kind of up the middle there off the bat from Harms. And Lessig got to it, stopping extra bases, but couldn't quite get the out. That brings up the 3-hole, Dayton Engelbart, who has struck out and was a part of a 6-4-3 double play prior to his current at-bat. We have a runner on first and 2 outs here for Engelbart. Worthley slides over to the other batter's box to catch that first pitch from Carter Mick. 1-0 the count. That one strings the outside corner, called for a strike. 1-1 the count. That one's also in there down the middle for a strike for Carter Mick. 1-2 the count here. 2 outs. Spartans trail 2-0 to the Silverhawks. Worthley has a nice defensive block there after the pitch from Carter Mick, keeping Carter Harms at first base with AJ Vasco. Engelbart goes down swinging. And Carter Mick and the Spartans are out of the inning without any damage. At the end of the 5th inning, your score is Lincoln Southwest 2, Lincoln East nothing. You're listening to High School Baseball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. You didn't really think we only did football pregame shows in the fall, did you? Join 93.7 The Ticket live from Tipsy Tina's Taco Cantina at 8th and Q in the Haymarket for the A1 Automotive Spring Game Tailgate Show on Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. All your favorite ticket personalities will be on site as we preview the spring game and wrap up the final football action until the summer. Join us at Tipsy Tina's on Saturday or listen live from wherever you are for the A1 Automotive Spring Game Tailgate Show from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. this Saturday.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in April. Try their pesto cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Teammates Mentoring Program. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Welcome back here to Den Hartog Field. I'm Hope Shortridge on the call here for the Lincoln East, Lincoln Southwest High School baseball game where the Spartans trail 2-0. We got a new pitcher for the Silverhawks here. Let's tell you all about him. We have Matthew Humphrey, a junior. He has 17.1 innings pitched so far this season with 15 strikeouts, the highest of relievers on the team. Thomas Fraley went 5 innings with 4 hits, no runs, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Fraley was approaching 90 pitches, so Humphrey comes in to replace him. AJ Vasco will start the inning for the Spartans. Looking to start some offense for the Spartans, which has been pretty dry for quite a few innings here. Vasco is also tied for the team lead in RBIs with 21 this season with Troy Peltz, the sophomore. First pitch from Humphrey is in there for a strike. 0-1 the count here to Vasco. Vasco drills that one to Carter Chamberlain at first base, who takes it himself to the bag for the first out of the inning.
The Spartans shortstop number 4, Joey Senstock.
Now batting is Joey Senstock, who had the great grab last inning. Jumped quite high to grab that ball. His vertical was complete there to keep the Silverhawks from extra bases. The first pitch to Senstock is in there for a strike, 0-1. Senstock has yet to reach base throughout this game. That brings balls low and outside for a ball. 1-1 the count. That one misses high to Senstock. 2-1 the count here with 1 out in the inning. Troy Peltz waits on deck, who has been a source of explosive offense for the Spartans recently. That pitch grazes the outside corner for a ball, 3-1. And Senstock is on base with a walk, bringing up his fellow sophomore, Troy Peltz. Left-handed hitter, Troy Peltz, who has also not yet reached base today. Peltz receives the sign from Coach Lonick. Coach Lonick has been with the Spartans for 5 years.
Pinch running at first base is number 17, Carter McPeak.
We have a pinch runner for Joey Senstock and Carter McPeak. Carter McPeak is a sophomore on the team, recently called up to help with duties such as running the bases. Pelt steps back into the box. Humphrey goes straight to Carter Chamberlain to hold McPeak there. McPeak walks in standing. There's yet to be a pitch thrown to Troy Peltz. That one is inside near his toes for a ball. Again, Coach Lonick relays the signs to his pinch runner and sophomore hitter, both sophomores. Troy Peltz hits that one to Carter Chamberlain, who goes to Schaefer at second base. Back to Humphrey at first for a 3-6-1 double play. That ends the top of the sixth inning for the Spartans. Score remains 2-0. We'll be right back after the break. You're listening to High School Baseball on 93.7 The Ticket.
Shopping for insurance can be a frustrating and tedious task. Brokers Insurance Agency in Lincoln has a full staff of licensed professional agents who will do the work all for you. Brokers utilizes over 20 insurance companies to save their clients money. Brokers Insurance Agency will always do what is in the client's best interest and will find the best program to fit your needs. Call Brokers Insurance Agency today at 402-420-5353 to get a quote today, or find us online at brokersinsurancene.com.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career, or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
We're back here at Den Hartog Baseball Field. Silverhawks lead the Spartans 2-0 here going into the bottom of the sixth inning. We got a new pitcher for the Spartans. Let's tell you about him. His name is Chase Nelson. Chase Nelson had his best performance against Elkhorn South. He has a 4.42 ERA with 19 innings pitched and 25 strikeouts. Carter Mick goes 5 innings on the day with 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, and 7 strikeouts. Leading off for the Silverhawks will be number 12, Carter Beatty.
Out the bottom half of the sixth for the Silverhawks, the designated hitter number 12, Carter Beatty.
Carter Beatty has struck out in this game, and he lined out to Tanner Peterson on a diving play earlier as well in the bottom of the third. Let's see what he can do in the bottom of the sixth. We had time called. We're asking the Southwest dugout to remain in the dugout and to move the on-deck batter a little further back. Chase Nelson delivers the first pitch here for a strike. Straight to Carter Beatty, the dome commit. Beatty drives that one just foul down the third base line. Tanner Peterson isn't able to come up with it, so Troy Peltz throws it in to the Southwest dugout. Nelson delivers. Nearly hit him. That will be a ball. One and two the count here to Beatty. Beatty pops that one up to center fielder Mason Gaines, who is able to come down with it for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the catcher, number 7, Caden Ransom, who has singled and was also a part of that 6-4-3 double play earlier. Ransom calls time in the batter's box. Steps back in after a breath. Ransom pops that one up. Back to Mason Gaines. Same spot as where Carter Beatty hit it for the second out of the inning. Bringing up number 14, Trent Buda, the center fielder, who has as well flown out to Mason Gaines in center field and struck out to Carter Mick in the fourth. The left-hander steps into the box to face the hard-throwing righty. Buda pops that one up and out of play. Worthley running towards the southwest dugout and is able to make the catch. He comes down with it, trips over the southwest dugout pole, and still keeps the ball for the third out of the inning after just one pitch there from Trent Buda. Nice play there by Worthley. Buda gives him a little fist bump, and just like that, we're headed into the top of the 7th inning. After 6, Silverhawks lead 2-0. You're listening to High School Baseball on 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here, summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
Hey guys, Nick Sainert here for The Body Shop. I recently had an incredible massage from Dennis and his team at The Body Shop, and now a massage for you can possibly turn into a free massage for your mom. That's right, with every service you receive in April, your name is put into a drawing for a free massage gift certificate that can turn into a wonderful Mother's Day gift for the mom in your life. Book your appointment at thebodyshoplincoln.com and stop by their location at 48th and A. The Body Shop.
Welcome back here to Den Hartog Baseball Field. I'm Hope Shortridge with you for the Lincoln East, Lincoln Southwest baseball game. It's the top of the 7th inning here. Silverhawks leading the Spartans with one last chance here in the top of the 7th. It'll be the bottom half of the order with Lessig, Beester, and Peterson up for the Spartans. Before we go, I just want to say thank you to everyone for tuning in and listening to me and supporting me. And thank you to Derek Peterson and everyone at the Ticket for helping me and getting me here today. First pitch in there from Humphrey for a strike to Lessig. That one misses for a ball. 1-1 the count here to Lessig. Last chance here for the Spartans, who are going on a 13-game winning streak. That one floats in there for another strike. 1-2 the count. One and two the count here at Den Hartog. Lessig swings and misses. Goes down swinging for the first out of the inning. Bringing up Harrison Beester, who has walked and reached base on an error from third baseman Calvin Peterson. Beester takes a big deep breath and steps back into the box. That pitch misses for a ball. Beester fouls that one to his first base coach, Ben Brink. 1-1 the count. Humphrey takes a breath, comes set, delivers. Low for a ball. Low and inside for a ball. 2-1. The pitch to Beester. Hits the same spot for a ball. 3-1 the count here to Beester. Beester looking to reach base to help his team here. He hits it in between Carter Harms and Carter Chamberlain. Beester grazes Carter Chamberlain, begging for an obstruction call, but is not granted that. That brings up a pinch hitter, number 12, Alex Wilhelm. Wilhelm has a few appearances here for the Spartans, with 33 plate appearances and 4 hits. Beester remains at first base. Wilhelm takes a breath and steps in the box. First pitch, slow for a ball. Beester goes on the pitch in the dirt and is in there safe. There's a runner in scoring position for the Spartans. Alex Wilhelm gets some encouragement from his coach, Michael Lonick, and steps back in there. Humphrey comes set. Delivers. Low for another ball. 2-0 the count here. Jeter Worthley in the top of the lineup waits on deck. Wilhelm fouls that one back off to the net. The Spartans and the Silverhawks will face each other again this Friday, April 21st at Den Hartog Field for the Lincoln East Invite at 3 p.m. for a rematch of tonight's game. Wilhelm swings and misses on that one. 2-2 the count here to the pinch hitter in for Tanner Peterson. The 6'2 junior steps into the box and drives a ball to the second baseman. He thought it was through, so he started rounding the base like it was through, but it was not. So Wilhelm is retired at first base, but that moves Harrison Beester to third and brings up Jeter Worthley. Southwest is taking a quick huddle on the mound here. 2 outs here. Spartans down to their final out here today at Den Hartog Baseball Field. Worthley takes a big breath and steps into the box. That pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Worthley is 1 for 3 on the day. Humphrey comes set, takes his time, delivers. Another pitch in there for a strike. 0-2 count, now down to their final strike, it appears. Worthley takes another big.
What does continuing education mean to you? At Southeast Community College, it means helping you advance. Whether that's a certification to help your current career or learning an entirely new career in healthcare, trades and industry, or computers and technology, SCC can help you take the next step. Financial assistance is available too. Learn more about our continuing ed classes at southeast.edu/continuing education. SCC, your path to personal and professional development.
Hey, it's Nicklin Hames from Nebraska Volleyball. I hate wasting time in practice, and I want to help you stop wasting your time when you're looking for an electrician. High Electric has been serving the area for over 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They are experts in everything like remodeling, new additions, hot tub installation, and more. And they take jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at high-electric.com.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here. Summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
You didn't really think we only did football pregame shows in the fall, did you? Join 93.7 The Ticket live from Tipsy Tina's Taco Cantina at 8th and Q in the Haymarket for the A1 Automotive Spring Game Tailgate Show on Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. All your favorite ticket personalities will be on site as we preview the spring game and wrap up the final football action until the summer. Join us at Tipsy Tina's on Saturday or listen live from wherever you are for the A1 Automotive Spring Game Tailgate Show from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. this Saturday.
Your neighborhood is more than blocks of buildings. It's the people who live there that make it special. At Union Bank and Trust, we're not just creating home loans, we're making neighbors. We're not just small business lenders, we're small business shoppers. We don't just live in your community, we help you build it. Because our people are your people. Visit ubt.com/neighbor to learn more. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Hi, it's Charlie Stone again, and with me on the line, Andy Goodyear, General Manager of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I know how proud you and everyone at the dealership are to earn the prestigious Honda President's Award year after year, 17 times. Tell our listeners what it means to you and your customers.
Thanks, Charlie. Yeah, all of us are extremely proud to have earned this award, and I want all of our customers to know it's not just earned by one person's efforts. It's the entire dealership, sales, parts, and our amazing service department.
17 times. Wow. How does that compare to other Honda dealers?
This award is only given to the most elite dealerships that demonstrate excellence. We really do strive to go above and beyond for the ultimate customer experience before and after the sale, Charlie.
That's why for 2022, Honda of Lincoln is once again Nebraska's #1 volume Honda dealer. Come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business, 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
The Butchery by Venue is Lincoln's premier specialty grocers. Take the quality of Venue home with you with our hand-cut steaks, handcrafted burgers, and locally sourced offerings. Browse our wide selection of specialty products designed to enhance your dining experiences with cheeses, spices, sauces, and more. We also have an exclusive collection of liquors, whiskeys, and bourbons at prices you're sure to love. Stop in to the Butchery by Venue today, located in our Venue at Home storefront at 70th and Pioneers, just 2 doors down from Venue Restaurant and Lounge.
Shopping for insurance can be a frustrating and tedious task. Brokers Insurance Agency in Lincoln has a full staff of licensed professional agents who will do the work all for you. Brokers utilizes over 20 insurance companies to save their clients money. Brokers Insurance Agency will always do what is in the client's best interest and will find the best program to fit your needs. Call Brokers Insurance Agency today at 402-420-5353 to get a quote today, or find us online at brokersinsurancene.com.
And just because someone's going to say that I'm not big enough or I don't fit the prototypical sizes, to me, that's just crazy, because I'm not a quitter. Like, what is that? What is quitting? I'm not, man, I don't, it doesn't make sense to me, but it is what it is. I'm just excited, man. Whoever gets me is getting the dog.
Wrap it up with Nick Herbig. It is the Zach Gelb Show on CBS Sports Radio. A lot of people grow up and they say,